Okay. Roll audio. Rolling. So, camera speeds.
Okay.
Two Baker, take two.
It's late.
Hi, my name is Rich McDonald. I'm the director for this part of the 40-hour film project. And the project that we are taking on is two sisters who just lost their mom, who they didn't really get to know each other. One was more adored than the other, who is a dancer, the other a non-dancer. They come to terms with their relationship through this road trip that they're doing. And the one that had animosity towards the younger sister, the one that is a dancer, she learns to appreciate the beauty of her art, her craft, and what her mom used to be. Towards the end, she chooses to accept it and to help her sister out with the dance studio. Personally, I work in the film industry. I've been doing lighting and camera work for 20 years, from commercials all the way up to major motion pictures. The reason why I like the 40-hour film project is I get to get a group of people together and try to put this crazy project together in a short amount of time and see how we work together. And from there, I could build teams and go out and work on big projects. I've worked on Amazing Spider-Man 2, Ninja Turtles, to Salt, Winter Rome, Disney College Road Trip, you name it. Any of the TV shows that are shot in New York, I've worked on them at some point. No, I'm at a point in my life where my taste in movies are changing, so my taste in directors are changing as well. So I can't, if I did, it would be like the cliche, and I'm not going to go cliche answers. There's a group of us, we're all competitive ballroom dancers, and we really wanted to do something that was different from other 48-hour film contest projects. And I have yet to see anyone deal with anything with ballroom dancing or ballet dancing, or dealing with that and the music, which is just very expressive. And we try and do a lot of our storytelling through the movements and less with the dialogue. So it's going to be the script, the way things have worked. It's going to end up being a mixture of the two. So the ideas have grown to what they, as far as we can get them, to the point where we have to shoot and we can't think anymore. It has to get done.
Hi, I'm Vicki Bennett. I'm the producer for the 48-hour film project in Row 8. I worked in television for 15 years, so I've done a half-hour format, an hour format several times, but not short features. This film is especially hard because you get the assignment, the genre, the character, a line, and a prop at 7 o'clock on Friday night. You have to write the script, shoot it, and cut it by 7 p.m. on Sunday. Is that too loud? And so you have to do it in 48 hours. So I was brought in by Rich, the director, who it was really his choice to do this project. He brought me in because I have some experience. We had a little trouble with the first location. We were late getting there, and then they kind of kicked us out early. So we have to figure out how we're going to finish that scene. There's about 6 locations, and we're way behind schedule. Oh, we have to get it done. Let's do 7 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be done.
I'm Riley Robinson, and I will be playing Grace in the film. I'm a little nervous. I've never acted before, but I like that they've given me an opportunity to dance because that's what I feel most comfortable doing. So right now it's just learning how to talk in front of the camera. Today, things are moving all the time. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to stand or take a breath before you speak. Because I guess I was rushing things because it's a little bit fast. But yeah, it's been fun so far. I'm so excited to see this once it's done, to see how all these clips splice together with music to create something bigger. So definitely ready to see that when it's done. I know Rich, the director, and Vicki are Fred Astaire, where I do competitive ballroom. So we dance together. Rich knows I'm into photography, and originally I thought I was going to be shadowing somebody on camera here, learning about camera, and then Vicki approached me and asked if I would dance. I said, absolutely, I'd love to. I don't know if I'm really qualified to give advice, but I would say yes to everything. I was just an electric on film, and I didn't know what I was doing, but it was fun, it was thrilling, it was different, and it was something I never thought I would do before. I think we need to keep in the line about, I'm just making a deal in LA. Do you know what I mean? This one right here.
I'll stab you.
The one where I'm looking for the phone. Is everything alright? No,
Oh, we know. We
fine.
that this cut.
I know, but that. Hi, I'm Tina Parzial. I'm an actor. I'm playing Catherine, the older sister. It's pretty cool. It's I come from a very a stage theater background, so it's very like that, where it's kind of like make it work time, you know. So it's fun. A lot of people collaborating, working together, making something cool happen. So pretty good so far. Actually, I'm 28. I have taught high school for 6 years. Recently left the education industry to pursue film and freelance work. Most recently, I was in a really heavy piece called Extremities. Dealt with like assault and things of that nature, so very heavy. I'm currently working in a project, Shakespeare project. I'm playing Hermia in Midsummer Night's Dream. Yeah, just a lot of different kind of dramatic roles. I was in Crimes of the Heart and Dead Man's Cell Phone, as Babe and Jean respectively. So yeah. So Catherine is the older sister, and she's like 10 years older than her half-sister. Her mom had her accidentally and then kind of carried on with her dancing career, kind of left her by the wayside. So Catherine's had to really just kind of pave her own path and figure out her own way without much of a family or home base. Now her mother has passed away and she has to come back and clean up the mess, is the way she's kind of looking at it, and deal with her younger sister, who she never really had a connection with. They never really lived in the same house. And she doesn't have like strong animosity, but there's a little bit there, because her little half-sister got everything that she wanted, you know, with the attention and connection with her mother. So, you know, by the end of the film, she sees in her younger sister a bit of her mother and an opportunity to have what she couldn't have with her actual mother. I was given parts of it. I also created parts of it. I really love character development, and that part like kind of sinking your teeth in, so I probably went a little bit more elaborately in my head than I needed to, but that's why I like acting, so I went for it. So part of it was given to me by the script, and a lot of it was me connecting the dots and coming up with motivations that made sense for me. Yes, it would be. So I've done, like I said, a lot of stage acting live, but you don't have to watch yourself ever when you do stage, because it's just happening and then it's done. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So far, let's see. Some of the high points were trying to drive and act at the same time. I've never done that before, so that was a cool new experience. Low points, I guess, it's not really a low point, but just like the ever clicking or ticking clock, you know, kind of like the fact that we have a deadline. But everybody's been really awesome to work with, and everybody's been very like kind and respectful, so can't say there's any real low points. You gotta listen to your heart. If you're not happy, even if you feel secure and safe, complacency is never the answer. So if that means, you know, taking a bit of a leap of faith, then do it. It's gonna be worth it, because you'll be happier. Even if you're struggling more, even if you're not as secure, you'll be following your heart, and that's kind of what life's about, I think.